This is Matt and
Jesse.
from the Dice the Round Table. Don't forget to subscribe to the video if you appreciate it. There should have been a splash screen right before this encouraging we're doing a 200 subscriber giveaway. So please subscribe. And don't forget to like the video and comment if you have questions or anything you want to give, especially for this nice lady next to me, my wife. She joins us more with the more comments we get. So, Arkham Horror 3rd Edition, we are bringing you a review of this. This is produced by FFG Games. It is their third version of Arkham Horror. We did not play either the first or second edition. I almost bought second edition at one point, but they released the third edition and then they released the aspect of the modular board. So both aspects, you pick some investigators, you pick your big bad. That's going to help influence who you're going to fight and what you're going to fight. Ours is all bagged up. It comes with some nice thick cardboard pieces. The standees. What do you think about the standees?
I don't like the standees.
Okay. So components, you do get a whole bunch in the box. Ours is bagged. We have nice little caddies with all of our supply and tokens. But basically, you're going to set up the board. You're going to set up the monster deck. You're going to set up your location decks, and you're going to speed the location decks and seed them for your investigation. They get clue tokens. So what do you think about the components overall? Wow.
Yeah, I like the board. I like the modular setting of it. I don't like the standees, as I've already said. And I actually don't like the monster cards very much because it's supposed to be random, but you can always see what's coming. Or you're supposed to pull from the bot, and I don't know. I don't like the monster card and that cards and those particular mechanics. I wish it was a little different.
Yeah, but it's face down, so you don't know until you memorize what it does. You don't know what it's going to do.
Right.
I think the base. This is only the base game. We don't have any expansions for this. The standees, but if you have like mansions and some other things, you can always interchange those characters.
Yes.
Which ours is now fully painted and we're probably going to be doing that. As far as putting monsters in instead of the cards, there's not enough overlap for that. For my thoughts, I think...
Oh, I wish there was a cup.
So everything's outstanding. I love how they give you this for your deck of... I forget what you want to call it.
Like event cards.
Yeah, the event cards as it comes for the specific story that you generate. That's awesome. I wish they had just given you something for the cup of misery that you're forced to pull out of after every investigator. Not just a turn, every investigator. So the bigger your game, more baddie stuff. My favorite component, I think, is the newspaper cards.
Yes.
Because it adds some story and variation into it. Even though the deck's big enough, you're probably not going to go through all the headlines in one, almost guaranteed in one game, but that adds some really cool narrative variations. So that's gameplay component, or that we are components. Gameplay. That's what. So gameplay. What do you think about gameplay?
I like the gameplay because the rules are pretty simple and straightforward, and you got what your actions can be, and you kind of move within your knowledge or framework. Sometimes it seems very difficult to get clues, but I think that's supposed to be the nature of the game. So, I mean, yeah, the gods win more often than we do, but that's okay.
Gameplay, I think, is outstanding. It's very thematic. Everything
is thematic, yes.
Everything makes sense. I also like the variability where you have a character and you get to pick which way you want to start your character as. Because you have two choices on your equipment cards at the beginning.
Okay.
So I really like that. So if you want to play a certain way with your character, you could.
That's the other thing I liked about it, because every character comes with its own starting equipment. So yeah, you get a little leeway in like what you choose, but you kind of know if I'm picking this character, these are my options. So it's not that random.
And they also give recommendations, like they kind of give each investigator a class of what they're aimed for. I think that's a nice little touch on FFG's part, but I can't remember it, and I just pick stuff, or we sometimes just randomly pick who we're gonna play as, and that's what it is.
I thought we always randomly pick who we're going to play as.
Usually. Every so often, you just say I want someone. So we talked about components. We talked about gameplay. Theme, we've already basically touched on with the gameplay. So final verdict on it, what would you rate it?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'd probably give it an 8.
Okay.
Because
what would make it better?
Having that cup.
You're going to diss it for 2 points for a cup?
And the standees. No, I'm dissing it 1 point for each.
I don't know. I think it's on my top 5 for co-ops, and yours.
And mine.
Go check out that video if you want. And I would probably give this, I don't know, I think I would give this a 9. The standees really take a ding because FFG's they're just everything with Cthulhu's miniatures they've done. Well, no, just Mansions, actually. I guess Mansions ruined it for me because that's the first one we really got out of their Cthulhu series, and it was miniature heavy. Elder Signs.
Elder Signs is dice.
But no, you have those cardboard tokens. Elder Signs, Elder Car,
which I don't like,
and this one, they all have standees, and it's really Mansions did it for us because we really like having the miniatures.
Yep.
So that's our view, Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. If you haven't seen it, if you like Cthulhu, like co-ops, definitely go worth it. The time flies. It might be a 2.5 hour game, but it does not feel like that. Any final thoughts?
It's a good game. Make sure you have time to play it and go enjoy it, because if you like rolling dice like I do, there's plenty of opportunities to roll dice.
There is. And my final thoughts is it's not a massive table size. It takes about 3 by 3. And it's just like Mansions.
Yeah.
It's about the same table footprint as Mansions, about 3 by 3. Because we usually sometimes throw a 3 by 3 mat on our dining room table, and it fits on that just fine. Yep. So definitely check it out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video, and catch you later.